My name is Albert. I'm going to be uploading educational cinematic vlogs every Sunday at 7 p.m. every week for the rest of my journey. At least that's what I told myself on March 1st when I uploaded my first YouTube video. Since then 9 weeks have passed and only 5 videos have been made. Now I'm not a professional mathematician, but something doesn't add up here. You even said something like this in your past few videos.
Trust me, from now on, every week, every Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, okay, no, only Sundays. But every week I will upload consistently, trust me.
Surely after saying this you won't disappoint your loyal 10 subscribers, right? Right?
Ladies, calm down. I know you've missed me. I know I haven't kept my promise, but I'm back again, you know? I have to stay a little bit mysterious, so I have to vanish for like a week or so, sometimes. But I'm back again, with another banger. Now, but jokes aside, I've been a fucking disappointment this last week or so, and I really have no excuse for it. I've installed TikTok and Instagram again to post short form content, but somehow I ended up spending like 2 hours minimum per day on those platforms. Surely it's just for searching for new ideas, right? Surely it's not just doom scrolling. It's productive, I swear it's productive. But somehow I don't even remember what I watched. Like these 2 hours per day minimum, by the way, minimum per day, since I downloaded these apps. I don't even remember what I watched. I don't have any positive effect out of them. I don't have any benefit out of them, and I'll never get them back. So these 2 hours per day, they kind of just vanished out of my life. And it's not just that, by the way. I've also slipped up on my diet, slipped up on my training, have destroyed my sleep rhythm kinda, and haven't taken care of my place. I mean, just look at it. I mean, just look at this pile of clothes over here, pizza. This pile of trash, unmade dishes over here, more clothes, and obviously an unmade bed. I mean, how am I supposed to focus on creating content if my place looks like that? Every time I want to record something inside this apartment, I have to move away the trash and the clothes away from the shot, just so you guys don't see the reality I live in. I mean, it's still out there. Oh. You guys are already back, huh? Yo, anyone else wondering where he's at and why he's there? By the way, if any of you wondering where I'm at and why I'm here, I'm at an abandoned school. And before any of you nerds start interpreting too much into it, like the quietness is used to quiet down his mind and take back control of it, and the destruction of it all shows the current state of his life where he thinks everything is falling apart. Nah, I'm just here for the vibes. I mean, at least I can do some edgy, cool TikToks in here.
So much to tell you. Hold up in this hotel room. Can't do the things I want to. I've been climbing.
Yeah, that'll get me some. I understand if this place is kind of trashed and destroyed, not gonna lie, but who the fuck thought to himself, yeah, let's put like 20 different mattresses inside of this room and call it a day. Like, buddy, don't you have something better to do? This guy's still working, huh? Still has sound. Let's see if it's open. Doesn't seem like it. Cannot move it at all. That's okay. Now, I don't think I have to tell you what happens to people that are not consistent. Well, they don't succeed. And now I could yap 10 minutes about how bad inconsistency is and the top 5 tricks how to stay consistent, but I don't think that's what you need. You already know that if you junk food today, you will make less progress in your fitness journey and you will gain more fat. You know that if you scroll before bedtime, your sleep will be disrupted and you will be less productive tomorrow and less rested. You already know that if you post inconsistent on your social media, you will gain less followers. And so instead of yapping 10 minutes about the top 5 tricks to stay consistent, let me just talk about the most important thing when it comes to consistency. Alright, let's explore the basement. Hopefully no one is living in there. Hello? Someone in there? Okay, I'm coming down. Alright, I think it's safe. Okay, nice. Very nice. Oh, it goes up there. What the fuck? It definitely smells bad in here. I think I'm losing like 5 years of my life while being in here. Not gonna lie. Even though I have, oh my god, even though I have a face mask on, It smells fucking bad in here. Oh, is that mold? Is that mold? I don't know. I hope not. Well, it doesn't seem too interesting, not gonna lie. It's pretty empty. Ooh, a bathroom. Very nice. Hello guys, how's life? Oh shit, look what I found. I thought I already exported everything, but that's low-key sick. Not gonna lie. That's low-key sick in here. Low-key vibe. Low-key here, a chill couch, a flat screen TV, maybe a setup for streaming, king-size bed. Yeah, that's the vibe, not gonna lie. I'm guessing these were the showers. Yeah, looks like it, I don't know. And we've got one more interesting spot ahead of us. This area over here. What's this all about? Pretty nice. Pretty nice. Still destroyed, but pretty nice. Okay. Same. Over here. And further ahead. If you look to the left, ladies and gentlemen, you will see a room. If you look ahead, you will see whatever this is. Whatever this is. The most important thing and simultaneously the worst thing if you don't do it is to let go. If you fall into inconsistency, don't hate yourself, but let go. However, it's very hard to do it, especially if you fall into inconsistency repeatedly, dozens if not hundreds of times. Because then you kind of start to create this identity of yourself that you're not able to stay away from those habits. At this point, you start asking yourself questions like, how weak am I really? I've watched hundreds of videos online about how bad those habits are, but I can't stay away from them. I want to be great, but my desires in the moment seem to be always stronger than my real dream. How weak am I? Why can't I take away my hands from junk food? Why can't I stop scrolling on TikTok? There's no one to blame for it. You do it. It's your fault, obviously. So why the fuck can't I stop doing it? It's my choice. How weak am I? That's the kind of mentality you have if you can't let go. And you will keep this mentality until you learn to let go. Sadly, however, there is no real trick on how to forgive yourself. Everything just depends on you. You for yourself have to decide that you forgive yourself. And that's basically it. I don't care how many times you fail, you have to forgive yourself every single time. You cannot be living like that in hate for yourself. And so, even though it might sound cringy and corny right now, I don't give a fuck. Say it out loud. I forgive myself. And you might need to say it a couple of dozens, if not hundreds of times. But it will get easier with time. No matter how much you fucked up, no matter how many times you fucked up. I forgive myself over and over.
How do I climb this? Like this, I guess. Okay. Okay. Pretty stable. Fuck yeah. Oh my god. Woo! This is what life is about, boys. This is everything it's about. But let's go down. Let's go down, down, down. And finish this video. Okay, my bag is still there. My equipment is still here. Nobody stole it while I was up. Let's fucking go. Okay, so to be honest, there's not much more to say about consistency. That is really the most important thing, to forgive yourself. You will have a goal, you will strive towards it, you will fall down. But you have to forgive yourself. You have to get back up, and then eventually you will fall back down again. And then you have to forgive yourself again. And don't forget that everybody falls. Even people like David Goggins fail. But the difference is they don't whine about it for days at a time. Everybody fails, but you have to forgive yourself. The thing is, I will not promise you again that I will be consistently uploading throughout my whole journey. But what I can promise you is that I will upload next week. I will stay consistent for one more week. And without further ado, I wish you a wonderful week. I love you. Take care, and we'll see each other next week. Mwah.